Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's absolutely crucial for financial stability. How important is an emergency fund? First, let's define what an emergency fund is. So, it is a savings account or a reserve of money specifically set aside to cover unexpected expenses or financial emergencies. Life is full of surprises. And as you know, not all of them are pleasant, right? That's why we always need to be prepared. An emergency fund acts as your safety net, giving you peace of mind and financial security when unexpected things happens. In this video, I'll share 5 key reasons why an emergency fund is important, along with my personal examples to show you how it can truly save the day. Okay, let's get started. Number 1 reason is it prevents debt. The first and the most obvious reason for having an emergency fund is to avoid falling into debt during a crisis. Emergencies like medical bills, car repairs, or home issues can come out of nowhere, and without savings, many people turn to loans or credit cards. I remember when my family faced a sudden medical emergency, but because I have been saving consistently, I didn't need to borrow money. I chose not to rely on credit cards to avoid getting into debt. And having that emergency fund saved me from months or even years of debt repayments. Without it, I would have been stuck paying high interest rates, which would have made the situation even worse. Trust me, having a savings in place makes all the difference. Number 2 reason is it provides peace of mind. An emergency fund isn't just about money. It's about peace of mind. Knowing you have a financial cushion helps you sleep better at night and reduce stress, especially in uncertain times. For instance, when I first moved here in Canada, which is a very new country to me, there were so many unknowns. I worried about questions like, will I get a job right away? What if I'm unable to send money to my family as a sole breadwinner? What if my husband and I won't get along and would left me nowhere to go? But having an emergency fund gave me the confidence to handle any surprises without panic. When you're prepared, you can focus on solving problems instead of worrying about how to pay for them. Number 3 reason is it gives you freedom to make better choices. Another important reason of having an emergency fund is the freedom it gives you to make better decisions. When you're in a financial crisis without savings, you might feel pressured to take that first job that is offered to you, even if you don't really like it, or sell some personal stuff that are really important to you. Or it could also compromise on your personal goals. I actually experienced this just recently when I became unhappy with my work environment. I didn't think twice from resigning of the job because I know that my emergency fund would support me during that transition. It gave me the freedom to take my time and find a better opportunity without rushing into something out of desperation. With savings, you can act from a place of confidence and not fear. Number 4 reason is it protects your long-term goals. An emergency fund also protects your long-term goals, such as your retirement savings or investments. Without a safety net, you might have to dip into these accounts during tough times, which can derail your progress and cost you even more in the long run. For example, when my father was hospitalized with cancer and eventually passed away, I had to cover all the medical and burial expenses alone. Instead of touching my retirement savings or investments, I used my emergency fund to pay for the costs. And this allowed me to stay on track with my long-term financial plans. Having a separate fund for emergencies ensure that your future stays secure no matter what happens today. Number 5 reason is it sets a good example for others. Finally, having an emergency fund isn't just about you. It sets a good example for others, like your children, family, or friends. When people see how confident and prepared you are, it can inspire them to build their own financial safety net too. I have actually had friends come to me for advice after seeing how I handled unexpected expenses without stress. And they said that they were motivated to start saving too because they saw the benefits in real life. By building an emergency fund, you're not only securing your own future, but also inspiring those around you to do the same. So, those are my 5 reasons why having an emergency fund is so important. It prevents debt, gives you peace of mind, provides freedom, protects your goals, and set a good example for others. Don't be overwhelmed. You can start small. Even if it's just a little bit each week, it will add up over time. A good rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses in your emergency fund. This helps you stay financially stable and reduce stress when life throws you unexpected challenges your way. So that's all. If this video resonated with you, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comment section, do you have an emergency fund or you're planning to have one? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!